Rafael Montero is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Digging in, Addison Russell, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 28.
Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. High pop up. And there's your first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Junior Lake standing in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Tyner is there. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jason Hamill will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
At the plate,
Leading
Jose
off for the
Reyes.
Mets.
He'll lead things off
Second
here in the
baseman.
bottom half of the first.
Jose Reyes.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of the shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryant Tyner having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. And he lays off there, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come into play right at 340. An even 20 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's safe.
Batting 5th, catcher, Mark Piazza.
Now at the plate, Mark Piazza. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Right side, hit hard. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. So stepping in, Adrian Kolb. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets.
Center fielder.
And I'm looking down there at Asdrubal Cabrera. Does he still make the routine play? Yes. But, man, when he was young, he could make the highlight reel play with the best of them. So fun to watch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Josh Thole, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-2 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. So striding forward now, Robert Vincent. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. This pitch is popped up. Russell is under it, no problem, one away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Pitcher.
And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Rafael Montero tries to square here, but he misses strike one.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Ground ball left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, I guess that's what he wanted to do the whole time, swing the bat. Now, he failed to get the bunt down the pitch before and then gets a base hit here. Why they put the bunt sign on?
Into the box, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here it comes, 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and they got him. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Russell onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
For the Cubs, shortstop Miguel
Rincon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, Jason Hamill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tyner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Addison Russell.
Striding in once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike there. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Drupal Cabrera. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Cabrera.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He'll try again. 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter.
So with one gone, a reminder that New York Mets baseball continues all season long here on MLB The Show as you take a look there at where the three of us will be in the week ahead. Digging in to try it again, Mark Piazza. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Oh.
3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready for another chance? Junior Lake. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
21. Junior Lake.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Chris Bryant is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another try at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Standing in, Robert Vincent. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. One and one. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lake shading to his right. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And this gets down, so it should be extra bases for Wright. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The pitcher,
digging in
50,
for his second at-bat, Rafael Montero. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Well, for Wright, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off again, ball 3. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Standing in, Adrian Kolb. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. There to spear this one is Wright. Looked like self-defense that time, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Miguel Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Josh Thole, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. He's got to make a better pitch. He got away with 1 right there.
Here comes another 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with a base hit the other way.
Rincon.
Standing in now, Miguel Rincon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Drilled right back up the middle. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryant Tyner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hamill has his target. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jason Hamill. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Second baseman, Addison Russell.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit hard to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Ready once again, Mark Piazza. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Piazza.
First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Vincent. A hit in 2 tries so far. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Striding in once again, David Wright. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hamill sets. Here's the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Rafael Montero.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Arodys Vizcaíno trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Rafael Montero will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trey Kearney will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera waits on it, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Number 66 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 66.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
First baseman.
And this is fouled at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo is retired to start out the 7th.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Reyes is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Adrian Cole.
Stepping in, Adrian Cole. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Russell is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 13, xXBrOoKlYnITEXx's Cabrera.
Digging in, the switch hitter, xXBrOoKlYnITEXx's Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded, foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box now, Bryant Tyner, and that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here.
0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Popped high in the air. Russell is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Digging in, Miguel Herrera. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Jason Johnson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough slider down low for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Late in the game, you're losing by 1. He's a potential tying run now, but he can't run. He's not very fast. So you got a pinch run for him, or are you not? That's the big question.
Miguel Rincon is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Tim Thorpe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fouls.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Jerry Familia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. First pitch on its way. And all three runners on the move here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Junior Lake standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A wave and a miss.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight. Curtis Atkinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Dominic Gustafson is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
For the Cubs. Now catching, number 35, Dominic Gustafson.
Mark Piazza is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Rizzo ranging into shallow right. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in now, Robert Vinson as he drives a liner to right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And they just don't want any part of right at the plate, so he'll reach first via the intentional walk.
Now batting, pitcher, Shea Familia.
Rob Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Rob Anderson.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. It's forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Curtis
A defensive
Granderson
change for
will
the
stick
Mets.
around as he'll take
Now
over in
playing
right field.
Number 3, Curtis
Rolando
Granderson.
Henderson
Now pitching for the
comes
Mets.
on from the pen, hoping
Number
to finish
20,
this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Henderson.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Maybe the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth.
Anthony.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Standing in, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 2, Adrian.
So striding in, Adrian Hold. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York with a division leading 60th team win this year. Jerry Spamiglia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rolando Henderson records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out